Hi there, I'm Michelle, and today we're going to cook a lobster.
Oh no!
For this episode, I was behind the camera, but Alex will show us how he prepares boiled lobster
Help me!
and how he likes to play with his food before cooking it,
Hey buddy, pick on someone your own size.
and how he enjoys eating a lobster eye. But that's later. First, you'll need the following items and ingredients to make boiled lobster. A pot. A very, very large pot. A set of tongs. Live lobsters.
Like duh.
Coarse salt. And about 1 1/2 quart of water per pound of lobster for boiling. You may also need pot holders, a cutting board, a large knife, drawn butter, fresh lemons, custard cups, a lobster bib, claw crackers, a small fork and/or lobster pick, and a bone dish to place empty shells after picking your boiled lobster. Now, let's get started. First, add water to your large pot and let boil. If you don't have a pot big enough for several lobsters, you can always do one at a time. Next, add salt to the water. Adding salt will increase the water's boiling point, and it will also help retain the flavor of the lobster meat. Alex adds in scallions for even more flavoring. When handling your live lobster, pick it up by its midsection. Be careful of the lobster's spines. They're very sharp.
See, the paws are nicely rubber banded so it can't hurt us.
Here's a little tip. Use good common sense and don't remove the rubber bands before cooking your live lobsters. When buying a live lobster, be sure to pick one that's lively and has both claws still attached. Live lobsters can only be stored for a few hours and must be cooked the same day that they are bought. Store them in the refrigerator wrapped in wet cloth or newspaper. After being stored in the fridge, Alex rinses the lobsters with cool water to make sure that they're still alive and well.
You see how sharp these little areas can be here. I mean, this is where you have to be the most careful. These spines here, up here. This is actually one of the sharpest, right above the nose. It sort of protects his eyes.
Here's another little tip. To protect your hands from those nasty spiny parts of the shell, wear rubber kitchen gloves while handling your lobster.
And then, of course, on the claws have lots of sharp areas, especially the ends here. And all along, so you want to be careful there. The bottom's actually pretty fleshy. Oh, they're nice and clean now. Another thing some people would do if they wanted to kill them before boiling them is you get a big knife. And starting right here, you just kind of chop down right through the head.
Giving your lobster a quick death blow kills it instantly and is said to be the most humane way to kill a lobster. An easy alternative to the death blow is to put your live lobsters in the freezer for 10 minutes before boiling them.
Here goes. 1.
Make sure the lobster goes in the pot head first.
2. And number 3. He's moving a little. Oh, now he's stopping. You still see him twitching a little. Oh shit, no, he's still f***ing alive. Jesus, he's still kicking. I feel so f***ing bad. I feel like I just tortured a lobster. I killed a lobster. He kept kicking for 5 minutes. I feel horrible.
Once you have your lobsters in, cover the stock pot with a lid. Reheat the water to boiling, then reduce the heat to medium. Our 1 1/2 pound lobsters will take about 12 to 14 minutes to cook.
See how they're coming along? They're floated up to the top. Turn off the heat. They're all ready to go. Oh boy. Oh, this is heavy.
Using your tongs, move your cooked lobsters to a colander to drain. Be sure to give them ample time to cool off before handling them with your bare hands. Now Alex shows us how he prepares his boiled lobsters for serving. You might want to have a cutting board and a big knife handy.
Right down the center. Just be careful because it's still really hot. And just push down and then just straight back. There we go. Now he's open here. There we go. Remember, knife away from you. And just push down the middle. And straight down. There we go. Number 2 down. Now also, to make the insides easier to eat, we can open them up a little bit right here down the middle. Just kind of push right through a little, just kind of crack them open a little, make it a little easier. There we go. Let's take a look, let's see if we got eggs in this one. The eggs are delicious.
The female lobster's eggs, or roe, are called coral for their color when cooked. Now that your lobster is boiled, you're welcome to remove the rubber bands from its claws. Using his knife, Alex slightly cracks open the large claws and lets some of the water drain out. Now the lobster is ready to serve with some hot drawn butter and fresh lemon wedges. Bon appetit!
I'll eat. Butter on that? Oh, delicious. I never tried the eyes. I wonder how the eyes taste. What's the eye? I never tried eating an eye before. Actually, it really didn't taste like anything. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, very good.
In the U.S., there are 2 types of lobsters found: the American lobster or Maine lobster and the spiny lobster. Unlike the spiny lobster, the Maine lobster is a clawed lobster. Lobsters can live for over 100 years and can grow throughout their lifetime. According to the Guinness World Records, the largest American lobster caught weighed in at a whopping 44.4 pounds. Despite their ability to grow to impressive sizes, the average lobster's brain is tiny, just the size of a grasshopper's brain. Today, Maine lobsters are considered a luxury food. However, during colonial times, lobsters were so plentiful in New England, they were considered the food of peasants and were even used as pig fodder and field fertilizer. Back then, the prize catch was a codfish. How times have changed. Ciao for now, and until next time, feel free to visit michellec.tv.